I'm going to screen share because I did put together a little slideshow. If everybody could just mute their line in the meantime, because sometimes that helps with the feedback. Can everybody hear me okay? Thumbs up? Okay, awesome. Okay, so let me just do this really quick. And can you guys see my screen? Okay. All right. So I'm super excited to talk about this topic because I think that this is a time of year where a lot of coaches are doing, one of two things. They're either kind of struggling in their own health and fitness journey, which then affects their business because this is a really hard time of year to stay committed and in your workouts and in your nutrition with people traveling and the holidays and everything going on. And there's just so many excuses that you can use that sound really great in your head, but really they're doing you no good. And then there's the other type of people who maybe are still committed to themselves, but they're getting discouraged with their business because things do start to shift during this time because just like some of us may be using excuses in our health and fitness, a lot of our customers or potentials are using those same excuses. So we do see a little bit of a shift, and historically or technically this is supposed to be, a slow month. But I can tell you right now, and Jen posted about this in the team page yesterday, my team, and I can only speak for my team in particular, that's all I know, we have broken about 3 records. I've been a coach for 9 months, and this last week we broke 3 records on the team. Rank advancements, the amount of people added to the team in 1 week, and the amount of volume that we produced in 1 week as a team. So that was huge. And during a time where most people are just kind of sitting back and saying like, oh, well, it's slow, there's nothing I can do. We are charging forward. And I think we all need to have that mindset because just like it's been talked about before, if we don't, then sadly, not everybody is going to experience that great January through April if they haven't done the work now. Nobody gets anything for free. Like anything worth having takes some hard work. So I believe what we're doing now is only going to push us even more forward and set us up for an even better new year. So that's kind of where we're at, and I want to encourage you with that. But because of those 2 different types of situations that it seems like a lot of people are going through, I want to talk about how you can kick your own ass. We only have 29 days left, okay? That's it. Okay, so we don't have much time, and if you're in a rut or you're going through some crap and you don't know how to get out of it, this call is for you, and it's not too late. It's not too late. If you focus for the next 29 days, you will still set yourself up for an amazing new year. And no matter what happens during those 29 days, you are going to move your business forward in some way, okay? So, good. Let's get you out of the rut. First things first, you have to know that you're not alone. Just like I said, you are not the only one that's going through a slow time. You are not the only one that's fallen off track in your workouts. You are not the only one that has gained a few pounds. You are not the only one that's feeling like, this may not be for you or feeling discouraged. There are many, many people out there that are feeling just like you. You're not the only person that's missed a goal. You're not, all of those things, okay? So know that you're not alone, and it's not that you're not cut out for this, and it's not that you're doing anything wrong. It's just, that's just the way it is, okay? And this may happen to you again, like for me in May of this year, I had one of these months where I was like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. What is happening? So keep this in mind for, months in the future where it might be, your business might be a little bit off. Okay. So I'm going to start out with 5 things that you need to stop doing today. And I'm talking about immediately after this call. implement them into your business, into your life, and cut this crap out. Okay. So the first thing is putting your dreams on the back burner. And I think that this happens when we miss the mark on something. It's like all of a sudden, you know, we all know our why. We all have these dreams and goals. And when we set goals and we go after them, we're like really fired up, right? And we're like dead set on getting there. But then when we miss the mark, when we miss a goal or we lose, say maybe we hit it and we lose rank, we find a reason to put our dreams on the back burner. And it's like we give up on it. And you've got to stop doing that. Your dreams, your why, your reason for doing this has always got to be number one priority, pushing you forward. You cannot, you know, base whether you're going to go after your dreams or not on circumstances. So stop putting them on the back burner. Number 2, stop waiting to feel like it. Okay? I hate to break it to you, but motivation is a crock of crap. Okay? Seriously, it's a feeling. What the action that it takes to actually do it is the same whether you feel like doing it or you don't. Motivation is just this thing, like this word, this emotion that they put on things when you actually take action. Okay? So stop waiting around to feel like working out, to feel like inviting, to feel like, you know, starting posting again or moving your business forward, because that day might not come if you just sit around and wait to feel like it. Okay. So number 3, stop giving it energy. That rut, that feeling of being down and unmotivated and just not feeling it. Stop giving that energy. Stop talking about it. Stop saying like, oh, well, I just don't feel like it, or I'm just slacking, or I'm just going through a rough time. Like, don't give that your time and energy. Don't put that out there and feed that. Feed the positive things that you have going for you. Feed the fact that no matter what, no matter how long it takes, no matter how many goals you missed, you know you're going to get there eventually. Okay? Number 4, stop worrying. Stop worrying. And I have this amazing quote for this, okay? Worrying is like sitting in a rocking chair. Your energy is going back and forth, but you'll never go anywhere. That is what worrying does, okay? You literally are going to sit there stagnant, just worrying. And the thing is, you don't know what's ahead and you can't change what's already happened. So there's no point. It's completely ridiculous to worry. And I think we're all guilty of this. I am. I know I am. And I love that quote because now when I think about being worried, I think like, I am not going to sit here in a rocking chair and go nowhere. Okay? That ain't me. That ain't my style. All right. So, and then the 5th thing is stop being jealous. Jealousy is evil. Okay. Evil. And it will creep up on you like the friggin' plague. All right. It will. Stop having a scarcity mentality, because that's where jealousy comes from thinking small, thinking scarcity, thinking that success is only for a select few. And thinking that somebody else's success hinders you from having it. Like, who says that just because somebody is amazing at something or successful at something that there's no room for you? That's thinking scarcely. The universe has unlimited goodness for everyone, for every single person. And the way that I turn that around, and I'm still working on this. I mean, I am definitely a work in progress, and this is something that I battle as well. You know, I speak to myself through these things too. But you have to learn to celebrate those people. If you're looking at somebody who has something that you want, and you're like, wow, like she has the life that I want, or she has the rank that I want, or the things that I'm after, you have to celebrate them and allow that to invite more of that into your life by celebrating that person. And the other thing is, you never know what you could learn from somebody. Rather than pushing them away and being jealous and resentful, you might be able to learn something from that person that will move you forward. So it's important to look at it that way. Okay, so now you know what to stop doing, but now we need a list of things to start doing, right? Like, what are we going to do now? All right, ass-kicking activities. And I'm going to explain all of these, all right? Number one, what's your jam? All right, what is your jam? Is it rock and roll? Is it like hardcore gangster rap? Like, I don't even know who sings hardcore gangster rap. Is it like Disney jams? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. No judgment here. But listen to that music that pumps you up. If you have to freaking turn on your iPod and do the electric slide in your living room, then you better freaking do it. Okay? And who can be unhappy doing the electric slide? Nobody. Or the Macarena or whatever. Put on like all that, like all those wedding jams, and just, get something that pumps you up if you're having a bad day. Sound is actually scientifically linked to how we feel. So it's scientifically proven that, listening to music and certain sound waves actually do change your mood. So I'm not just telling you that to make you look like a fool. Number 2, be grateful. Make a list of things that you're grateful for. And I'm talking every little thing. Like, I'm grateful that I have food to eat. I'm grateful that my car runs. I'm grateful that I have a family to support. I am grateful for mascara so I don't look like a friggin', I haven't slept for 3 days. Like every little thing, and to be able to afford to buy that stuff. So make a list for every little thing in your life that you're grateful for. And when you read that, I dare you to be unhappy. I dare you to feel like you have nothing to work for or, nothing to be happy about. So number 3 is get moving. And this, we all know, work out, bust a sweat. I am not like one of those people that likes to work out. I don't enjoy working out at all. I literally, from the time I press play till the time it's over, I'm like, I can't wait till this is over. I can't wait till this is over. And I hear people talking about how like, it's like therapeutic to them. Like they have to work out to change their mood. I'm like, no, like I'll avoid it at all costs. But it's so important because it changes your brain chemistry. It releases endorphins. It changes your mood. For me, it gets my juices flowing. I get my best ideas and my best posts when I'm breaking a sweat. That's just how it works. Like everything starts moving and you feel better afterwards. And if you can focus on, if you're like me and you don't really like to work out, what I do, and I got this from Chalene Johnson, is she said, just convince yourself to do 5 minutes. So like press play and say like, all right, I'm just going to do 5 minutes and I'm going to see how I feel. And once you get through that 5 minutes, you're like, well, I can't stop now, So like allow yourself to say, all right, I'll give it 5 minutes and see how you feel. And if it's like a day where you just can't bring yourself to work out, try to get moving in a no pressure way. Like take a brisk walk or walk your dog or, something that still gets you moving, but it doesn't have to be as strenuous or like as daunting as that. Number 4, get wet. So take a shower. Take a shower. Like if you've come home from work, say you've worked an 8-hour day, and the last thing you want to do is sit down on your computer and talk to strangers and try to get them to sign up and join your challenge group, take a shower, refresh, kind of wind down from the day. And I do my best thinking in the shower too. I mean, apparently I think no matter what I do, but I really do a lot of thinking in the shower. So it gets me thinking of ideas. And once I get out, I'm like, all right, I can sit down and do this. Also, hot, cold showers stimulate your lymphatic system and it releases toxins. So you can actually physically feel better by doing a hot cold shower. Okay, number 5, pamper yourself. And this could be anything, whatever makes you feel good, you have to schedule time for you. And I kind of talked about this on another call, but it really is so important when we're pouring ourselves into other people to take care of ourselves. Otherwise, we start to feel drained. And like Jen did the ultimate reset and it helped her so much with like really focusing on her. We need that from time to time. If you're feeling completely in a rut, it might be time to like just take a little time to pamper yourself. That doesn't mean quit or like don't show up for a week. It means find a way to do that and move your business forward. So a couple ideas is you can get your hair and nails done at like one of the beauty schools and it's like a third of the cost because those people are in school. Or you could just change out of your yoga pants and brush your teeth. Okay. That's me right here. I would live in the same clothes for 4 days and like be working and cleaning up all my kids' stuff. And I feel like I vacuum the house 500 times a day. And some days I look down and I'm like, oh man, I can't take a picture in this because I wore this yesterday. You know? So sometimes like just change and put some makeup on and change out of those workout clothes and put yourself together, even if you don't go anywhere. Okay. Declutter your space is the next one. So the mess. Science proves that people are actually more productive in a clean workspace. So whether that means like, you know, organizing your desk or folding some laundry or, you know, maybe you'll get inspired to actually do like a little mini renovation project on a part of your house where you want to sit and work, you know, get some new throw pillows for your couch to like make it look nice and comfy if that's where you sit with your laptop, something like that. Number 7, get outside. Okay. Take your work outside. Take your shoes off and put your toes in the grass and sit in the sun with your laptop or with your phone and just be one with the outside. Sometimes we're in 4 walls, I feel like 90% of our day, especially those people that go to work. And I work from home, but I hardly ever like consciously say, oh, I'm going to go work outside today. But it really does change your whole mood, just feeling the sun on your skin, getting some vitamin D and smelling the fresh air. It's just a change of scenery. And sometimes that's all you need to be a little bit more productive. Okay, so number 8, get up. And I have a method to this. And you guys are going to be like, what the heck? Because you know it's going to work, but you're not going to want to do it. So I'm going to challenge you to do this tomorrow morning. Get your butt up. Put your alarm clock somewhere where you have to physically get out of bed to turn it off. Okay? I know y'all hate me right now, and I told you weren't going to want to do it, but it will work. If you are the type of person that's been like putting off your workout because you haven't been getting up early in the morning, I guarantee you, I feel like 90% of people, if they have to physically get up out of bed to turn the alarm off, they're like, all right, I'm up. You know? So sometimes it's just having that alarm clock close enough to where you don't even really have to wake up and you just press the snooze that is hindering you from getting up and getting your day started. And you might get a lot more done that way just by not starting your day off by hitting the snooze button, because that's the pattern that you're going to, seep into all day long. So number 9 is cross it off. Cross something off of your to-do list, no matter how small. So make a list each day of things that need to get done. And no matter what, vow to cross something off. Productivity feeds productivity. So I guarantee you that if you sit down with that list and you just cross that first thing off, you're going to be like, oh, well, I could do this too. Or that kind of ties into something else, and you'll start getting more of that list done each day. Number 10, laugh and let go. And I love this one. Now, laughing has, many I don't know what you want to say, but like does a lot of good things for you. It burns calories, and it just makes you feel good. I love to be around people that make me laugh. So watch a funny movie or listen to a comedy podcast, or call a friend who like always cheers you up. That friend that always just like talks the whole time, you don't even have to say anything and they just keep you laughing. Schedule to call that person more often, and just find a way to let go. You could even like make silly faces in the mirror. Like, who could make ridiculous faces in the mirror at themselves and not like let a giggle out? Okay. You guys know you do that anyways when you're practicing for selfies, so don't lie. Okay. Number 11, check your surroundings. Sometimes the people that you surround yourself with are the ones that are keeping you stuck. And it's okay to let them go or to take a step back. It really is okay. Find the people that inspire you, that lift you up, and that support your dreams and goals and make you want to do better, be better, and try harder. And when you create that, I mean, we have a team that does that. But I feel like when you start to shift like your personal interactions, the friends that you spend your time with, the people that have that same energy as you will start to see a change in who you are and the things that you get done and how hard you work for what you want when people are supporting you and making you feel good about it rather than bringing you down. So number 12, spread joy. Make somebody else's day. We talked about being good to yourself and pampering yourself, but it's equally as important to do that for someone else, especially when you don't feel like it, because it's going to make you feel good. And you know what? I feel like the ultimate sacrifice is to do something for someone when you don't even feel like you deserve it yourself. Pay for somebody in line behind you. Just write a sweet email to your one of your parents. Text a relative or a friend and just make their day. Tell them that you've been thinking about them, and that the last time that you guys hung out was like one of the best days that you've had, and you enjoy the memories that were created that day. Just reach out to them in some way and make it a point to make their day. Number 13 is rest. Set business hours. Get 8 hours of sleep. On our 6-figure income earner checklist, one of the things is get 8 hours of sleep. It really is so important to not drain yourself of that and fill yourself up by getting enough sleep. Something that I've been doing is turning off all my electronics. It's like a symbolic thing of just like when I get ready to wind down and go to bed, like I'm turning it off. Like it's not buzzing. It's not like even there, it's off. And you can even put it in the other room, like in the kitchen or something. And the last one is read. And this is just personal development. Whatever it is that you're struggling with, whatever it is you're going through personally or in your business, there's a book for that. You know how they say there's an app for that? There's a book for that. Like, don't underestimate the power of reading something that speaks to your soul. When I read You Are a Badass, I felt like my whole life changed. And so all you have to do is reach out to, somebody on the team that has been coaching for a while. I'm sure they've read several personal development books and they can suggest something to you based on what you're going through. And the last one is, all of this is useless unless you take action. You have to take that list and apply it, figure out what works for you, and actually do something about it. So I challenge all of you guys to hop right off of this call and put on your favorite song on iTunes and do the electric slide or whatever in your living room and apply this today to your business, and start seeing those changes. And if you guys want, I can share that slide that has the list of everything that you should be doing and everything you shouldn't be doing, so that you can remember or save it in your phone or whatever. But I truly think that if you focus on all of those things, if you feel like you're in a rut, for me, that list, if I went through that, I could not possibly not continue forward. There's just too many good things in there to make you feel good and make you want to keep on that path of growing and chasing your dreams. So hope this is helpful, and that's it.
Oh my word. It was super helpful. I would love if you shared those slides. That's so great. I mean, we all took notes, I'm sure, but yes, please share it. I'd love to hear anybody's takeaways or thoughts or just the biggest thing that impacted them. I know for me, I am a 5 a.m.er, but you know what? I've been stinking at it and slacking at it. So I need that time back. I totally need that time back in the morning, because that's a good couple hours for me to just get my workout in, actually get a lot of my work done before everything else. So that was my biggest takeaway, to just knock it off and set that alarm and just get up. So what else? What does anybody else have to add?
Patricia.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry. This is Patricia, and I just wanted to say that I can totally attest to everything Amber said, because I have tried all of them except the alarm clock thing, which I'm still on the fence about, but I'll try. But everything that she suggested totally works. As she kept listing, I was like, yes, I've done that. Yes, it's awesome. Yes, that works every day.
That's awesome. No ruts here. I love it. 5 weeks of no ruts. I mean, if somebody gets in one, hey, that's fine. Reach out. Like she said, we have a team. There's somebody. There is always somebody. So feel safe with whatever it is. If you want to put in the team page, if you want to go to your sponsor, if you want to go to your success partner, whoever it may be, share it. That's fine. We're here to lift each other up. But these are amazing suggestions to just daily look at your list and attack it. Just get through 3, 4, 5, and I'm guaranteeing you'll be out of it. What else, Clarabelle?
My favorite thing was just to stop waiting until you feel like it, because that's bullshit and it's true. You're just not going to feel like it, you just got to do it. So I really that's something that I have to reinforce in my life, because I would say I'm with Amber. I really hate working out, and I'm I don't feel like it. It's you're never going to feel like it. You better get up and do it.
Yeah, get real. That day is not coming anytime soon.
Nope. What are some of the things in the chat, just so we can catch up and make sure? Oh, good, Tiffany. That's awesome. I love your.
I would say if you don't have a Success Club partner at this point, or if you don't know what that is or whatever, reach out in the team page. And now really is the time for us to band together more than ever. Nobody should slip through the cracks during this time. Everybody should be celebrating and feeling that resolution effect in the new year. And if you're the type of person that needs extra accountability or another person to lean on for questions or, check in with, reach out and get that Success Club partner.
Yeah.
I'm not the type of person that I would be a horrible Success Club partner. I don't check in. I just do my thing. That's just me. So that works for me. But I think a lot of people, especially in the beginning, it helps to have that person that you build a relationship with. And I have a couple of girls on my team that I truly believe that their relationship is why they're getting to Diamond, because they are chatting daily. They are supporting each other. The 2 Lindsays that are on this call, they just hit it off and they're BFFs, and I love it. Yeah. So, if you don't have that person, we'll find it, and find somebody that's kind of going for the same goals and struggles as you are, and lift each other up.
Yep. I love that. I have a new form that I'm going to post on the team page probably tomorrow. And it's something that will help us pair perfectly, because I know people that have gotten paired and it didn't work, and this will really, really, really help, because there's personal things on there as well as business goals, as well as personality things. So I really think getting this tool in everybody's hands will help us pair, and then we can just create a stream. Hey, but you can find somebody off the team. I know many, many people outside of our team that are amazing. I mean, I don't have a partner either because I don't do it. I have a group though. And I do have one really close friend who's on the Bombshell Dynasty, but she's on somebody else's team, and we get together and talk and share, but that's about it. I don't do the daily. It's just not my thing either. But you'll learn that. You'll learn about yourself, what works. It could be a group. It could be that partner where you're in, someone asks what it is. Really, it's just like your partner in the business. You set goals and you run together. You help each other stay accountable. You work together is pretty much what that is. So we can, like she said, help you.
Just help each other, help new people every month. You can tell each other in trust of like what's working for you, what's not, what you've tried and tweaked, and just getting a second perspective sometimes. You're like, oh my gosh, I never thought of that. That's why I do like to do one-on-one calls with my team, is because sometimes they say things I'm like, wait a minute, why are you doing it that way? And they're like, oh, duh. And that's what a Success Club partner is. It's just that person that's like, oh, hello, new perspective, So that, I think sometimes that can change your whole business.
Yeah, totally agree. Yep. Especially when you find the right one, like you said, with those girls working together. Absolutely. And you'll notice really good ones. I have some friends that they're like 10-star and they literally just climb together. It's so exciting to see, like they've just found that way. And so they really do come alongside. Awesome. Well, that was such a great call. Anybody else have anything to offer? We have 3 minutes. Yes.
So I just wanted to mention this today because I saw it on I'm trying to remember which one I'm looking at it. Okay, Push to Diamond maybe website. It was Alex Hyatt. She had posted that video saying, I guess that this month, every challenge pack that's sold, I guess the CEO is taking a family off the streets. Did you hear about that?
He's paying $5 for every challenge pack sold. $5 goes to that. There's that organization. I don't know the name off the top of my head, but it's in Santa Monica. So yeah, for every hammer and chisel challenge pack, $5 being given. Yep. So I think I don't have the number that was the exact number of sales, but I do know that $6,000 was taken over to that house today. So whatever the number that was sold yesterday on launch day, they brought over $6,000 to that organization, which helps homeless people.
And that's continuing through this month, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So that's like even more of a reason to get off your ass this month.
I know. I trust me. I totally agree. That speaks right to my heart. And I just love that. So be sharing about that because that speaks to people. We're getting in shape and changing our life and helping people in desperate need. Let me get a quick photo because Amber did an amazing job and I'll share it in the team page. Thank you so much, Amber. Thank you everybody for showing up. Love you guys. Loved it. So great. Thank you so much. Everybody have a great night.
Bye.
Bye guys.